so good to be with you again this morning as we look into John 18. This is a well-known chapter in the book of John, and it's where Peter denies Jesus 3 times. Peter was warned that he would deny Jesus, and he found himself in exactly that position after he promised that he wouldn't. But he could not have foretold the fear that he would have experienced. He could not have known how scary it would be to see his Lord, his friend, his teacher being arrested, and knowing that possibly some of the things that Jesus had said about the end and his own death were about to come true. And in absolute fear, Peter denied Jesus. Can you imagine the anguish that he must have gone through, realizing that he had denied Jesus and had denied knowing the man that he revered, the man that he trusted, the man that was his best friend? And we don't see the rest of Peter's journey in this little part in John 18, but later we see Jesus asking him, "Do you love me?" 3 times, and Peter saying, "Yes, I do." And Peter also becomes one of the greatest apostles, a fearless apostle that declared the truth of Jesus, that boldly witnessed to the death and the resurrection of Jesus, calling many to love him and serve him. And it always amazes me how Jesus can take our greatest moment of defeat and turn it around and reveal once again the destiny and the purpose that he has for our lives. And it linked in with me to verse 37, where Pilate said to Jesus, "So you are a king?" And Jesus answered, "You say that I am a king. For this purpose I was born, and for this purpose I have come into the world, to bear witness to the truth. Everyone who is of the truth listens to my voice." And Pilate said to him, "What is truth?" But then he walked out. He never waited for an answer. He wasn't truly asking Jesus what is truth. He didn't acknowledge that Jesus is the truth. Pilate believed in relativity, that what is true for you is true for you, and what is true for me is true for me. And that is why he handed over Jesus to the Jews when they were shouting for Barabbas to be freed. For Pilate, it was, that's your truth. You see the reason for him to be freed and for Jesus to be crucified. And even though I don't, a greater majority is calling for that truth. And he gave in to that truth. And we are asked once again when we read these scriptures to look at what do we believe to be truth. Is Jesus the truth, the rock on which we stand, the unshakable, immovable truth of what Jesus declared to us, his word and his teachings in the Bible? Are our lives based on this truth? And this morning I want to encourage you to spend some time with Jesus and ask him whether you have allowed any relative thinking to come in, where you've allowed other people's belief of what truth could be to become your truth. Or are you standing firmly on the truth of Jesus Christ? Have a great day.